Imagine waking up one morning at the peak of your fame, fortune, and influence, only to watch it all slip through your fingers in a single, devastating courtroom moment. What if the applause suddenly turned to gasps, and the empire you built was crumbling beneath your feet, with the entire world watching? This is what happened to Rick Harrison, the face behind America's most famous pawn shop. But what really shattered Rick's world in that packed courtroom? And how did the porn star's icon go from beloved television legend to a man the world could hardly recognize? Before we unravel this shocking downfall, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single twist in this unbelievable story. Rick Harrison. For years, he was the epitome of the rags-to-riches American dream. Raised among the glittering oddities and hard bargain deals of Las Vegas gold and silver pawn shop, Rick's charm and sharp wit made him a household name. Millions tuned in to see Rick's banter, his keen eye for value, and the quirks of his family. But behind the camera's glow, was something much darker lurking in the shadows? How could a man who inspired so many become the subject of whispers, accusations, and, eventually, a national scandal? The courtroom was thick with tension. The air seemed electric as Rick, once the king of the counter, stood a shell of his former self. What was it that brought him to tears? A man known for his composure and cleverness. It wasn't just the threat of prison. It was a single, haunting sentence from the judge. You will be remembered not as an icon, but as a criminal who destroyed lives. How would you react if your entire legacy was rewritten in an instant? The rumors that once seemed so outrageous, human trafficking, money laundering, were now front and center, backed by mounting evidence. The world watched, stunned. Could this really be the same Rick Harrison who'd greeted fans with a smile for so many years? As Rick's lawyers scrambled, the world asked, where did it all go wrong? Was Rick a mastermind, or an unwitting pawn in a larger scheme? Was this the dark price of fame? The fallout was relentless. Friends and employees who once stood by Rick now questioned what they really knew. Was the easygoing charm just a mask for something more sinister? But the real shock came when the details emerged. Secret financial records. Testimonies from those who claimed to have seen things no TV audience had ever imagined. The pawn shop, once a symbol of honest hustle, was now evidence in a criminal investigation. Did Rick know what was happening beneath his nose? Or was he betrayed by those closest to him? The prosecution painted a portrait of greed and corruption, while Rick's defense argued he was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, a victim of misplaced trust. The media circus only made things worse. Every headline, every news segment, added a new layer of doubt. Fans were torn. Some clung to the hope that Rick was innocent. Others turned away in shock and anger. The once bustling pawn shop became a symbol of shattered dreams and broken trust. As the trial neared its climax, all eyes were on the jury. Would they believe Rick was a victim? Or would they see him as the villain in a story that felt almost too wild to be real? And most importantly, what does this mean for the future of porn stars, and for Rick's legacy? Can redemption ever be found after such a fall? Or is this truly the end? If you want to see the verdict, the untold secrets, and what happened after the cameras stopped rolling, subscribe now and join us for the next chapter in this unbelievable saga.